Does anybody have more control of their voice and what they can do with that instrument than Dimash? Anybody? Really, I mean, what he does is unbelievable. Hey, what's up? A-Aron here for my 23rd reaction video, and we're doing another Dimash. This has been requested a lot from you. And this is Dimash doing Ikanaide. It's Japanese. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. Maybe he speaks the lyrics during it, or says the words, so maybe we figure it out. If not, I might just be wrong. So my apologies if so. I didn't do any research on this. And so, very sorry. But yes, this is the first time I'm hearing him sing in Japanese, and it was recommended quite a bit. And my understanding is, as you can even see by the icon there, this is from the Tokyo Jazz Festival in 2021, which is awesome. They sing in Japanese. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Oh, wow. Just beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so I clearly pronounced it wrong. I think it's Ikanaide. Ikanaide, if I'm hearing him correctly. Which I did do a tiny bit as I was looking to pull up the lyrics, and I do have those available if need be, which means don't go. And my understanding, just at a high level, is, it tells the story of the singer begging their lover to stay. And so the first thing I noticed is the setting of the room and his just focus of, eyes closed, really in the moment. It looks like it's in some kind of room made out to be a recording studio almost. Okay, I'm going to try to remember this spot, 221. In fact, I'm going to write that down so I don't lose it. Trying to get better, guys. I am. And so, let's see if we can find it in focus. Yeah, so this says it all. So we have sound and light proofing, it looks like. Again, his focus here, and then he goes right into just eyes closed. Which now, hearing the initial lyrics, to me, he's picturing and holding on to what is incredible right now. he feels that this moment, this time is so precious. Don't go, don't change it, essentially, right? And so he's holding on to that and embracing that perfection, if you will. The biggest takeaway I can have from this thus far is his breath, and just the way that he weaves the big taking of breath and just breathing through it. He's always shown, at least in most of the videos I've reacted to at the beginning, a very breathy, airy tone. But this may be the first time I've heard him continue that breath like almost indefinitely after the phrase. Yeah, his breath just continues. So he starts with the, and then he just, after he's even done. Wow. The amount of control he has, like he can literally do whatever he wants. Okay, I wrote 221. So let's stop maybe about here. Let's stay like this forever. Key change, I think. Oh! Emotion. Oh my goodness. So it's almost like this breath that he's using, he will give every last breath of him, right, to keeping this moment alive. That's the way I'm saying it. He's breathing everything into it. He wants to hold on to that. And every time he talks about and thinks about and essentially sings here what it would be like without his lover, he's almost belting. He's using more chest voice. He's getting louder. He's getting, his volume's increasing. His just more full sound. And there's more tension as well in the chord progression. Just fascinating. Oh my gosh, that waver he did with his voice. I want to go back to that. So I stopped at 221. I think it was shortly thereafter. So someday my heart, and like metaphorically wavering, his heart will waver to someone else. Like he's just wavering, and it's one of the most beautiful, melodic slurs or trills at a very slow pace. It's so well controlled. It almost sounds like an effect, but he does it so well. And he's just dancing around doing so much between here. Just fascinating. I'm going back even further than we stopped, but I want to hear it again. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. When he thinks of being separated, it's this big, bold sound. Oh! That was just epic. Oh my gosh. Whew. So, posture and arms was one of the first things I wrote about. How he gets real wide and just uses his arms and just, and he's given so much emotion, so much into this. And then that silence into just this beautiful... I got to hear that whole last part again. And by the way, I think I got to back up like a full minute because I had just seen Ave Maria. And every time he gets into this, very aria, operatic upper register, it's just so beautiful. It gets me every time. Oh. Oh. And a bow, like, I don't know if that's just a sign of respect or what. I know with a lot of Asian cultures that's common. I don't know Japanese that well. I mean, I've studied a little bit of Japanese aestheticism and even wrote a paper on it in college. But I don't know specifically why it's used here. I'm guessing just a sign of respect. But nevertheless, this was just masterful. Does anybody have more control of their voice and what they can do with that instrument than Dimash? Anybody. Really, I mean, what he does is unbelievable. And, you know, again, I'm not saying it's you dears, because obviously you see it and understand it. And I believe that we don't have to be devout to one person, and I think that applies to you too. But I don't understand how somebody can say that Dimash doesn't elicit emotion or doesn't elicit some response from them or isn't emotional, or that he's too mechanical after seeing a performance like this. I mean, how? It's just masterful, start to finish. Every aspect of it is just truly a masterpiece. As always, I'm blown away. Keep the recommendations coming. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is just amazing. We'll catch you in the next one. Thank you.